And welcome back, fans. I'm Buddy Love. We got another great week of wrestling action right here on Fox West Virginia. It's hard to believe we're at the end of August. Where's 2007 gone? It's been a great year and continues this week. Got Tommy Hawk back. We saw him debut in NWA Mountain State last week. And our main event, Dr. Roger Ham, Frank the Tank Parker going to lock it up one more time. Something special in store, according to my sources. We're going to find out later this afternoon right here on Fox West Virginia. Crowd loves this young man, Devin Davis, one of the rising stars on the East Coast. Should be a very exciting matchup. 1 week ago, we saw Tommy Hawk debut against Chris King in his NWA Mountain State debut last week. That was an exciting matchup, and this one should be equally as entertaining right here in Hinton, West Virginia. We thank you for joining us this week. Tommy Hawk. We're going from Abilene, Texas. Put your hands together for Devin Davis. So we're about ready to get underway here. Patrick Nicholas, referee for this matchup. The crowd's firmly behind Devin Davis. Tie up here to start things off. Backed in the corner by Tommy Hawk. Patrick Nicholas getting in the middle to break it up. Missed the stiff punch, courtesy of Tommy Hawk. Devin Davis still feeling the effects of that punch. Right to the bottom lip. Into the corner now. And again the cheap shot from Tommy Hawk. Patrick Nicholas didn't see it, but he's admonishing Tommy Hawk just to make sure that this is a clean bout. Cheap shot blocked that time. Devin Davis said, fool me once, fool me twice, but you will not fool me a third time. This match will continue. Patrick Nicholas checking with Tommy Hawk. Come on, y'all make some noise. Come on. Call elbow tie Yep, into a side headlock there by Devin Davis. Devin Davis, nice reversal out of the head scissors. Will now regain control of this matchup. Coming up, we've got Steve Ramsey, tag team action against Sean O'Sullivan and Jazzy. And Sean O'Sullivan back from a leg injury that he suffered several months ago. It's good to see him back in action coming up later tonight. Devin Davis going back to that headlock there on the mat.
He's joking me.
Devin Davis in control. He's got the upper hand in this matchup. Tommy Hawk will back Devin Davis into the ropes. Davis missing with the clothesline, will be sent out. Almost landed in the lap of a couple of those ladies out in the front row. Tommy Hawk with the advantage again now. Wrenching in on that head and the neck of Devin Davis. Devin Davis struggling, but Tommy Hawk, good maneuver there. Put a lot of strain on the lower back of Devin Davis. And now he's going to wrench back on the chin, put a lot of pressure on the small of the back, on the entire spinal cord. You see right there, his cameraman gets a good shot of the pain that is going through the body of Devin Davis. And Tommy Hawk has put a bullseye right there on the back of Devin Davis and is doing everything he can to wear it down. Devin Davis reeling now. Took a big turnbuckle a second ago, and now another knee to the back in the corner, and that cannot feel good. Big clothesline in the corner, following up with Bulldog. And that will finish it off.
Listen, I was just talking to my mama, and my mama agreed. This is a conspiracy. It's jealousy. It's the NWA is treating me unfairly. This is unfair labor. There has to be a law against this. I'm telling you, they've been fining me so bad for not giving this belt back to Frank Parker that I can't even feed my kids. They've been giving me ridiculous matches with ridiculous stipulations. And now, I swear to goodness, The NWA is trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. They want me to put this dog collar around my neck. My neck, people. This is how I breathe. And they want to attach it to a 10-foot-long dog chain like I'm some kind of animal. I'm not an animal. And on the other end of it is an animal. Frank Parker. Listen, Frank Parker. You've become a thorn in my side. And listen, sometimes I'm a little impulsive. I took the belt, I wasn't thinking. Well, I got it now, and I'll become a better champion than you, so accept it. But listen, NWA, I'm not an animal. I don't need to be chained up like an animal. I'm not an animal.
Making the way out to the ring as we return right here in Fox, West Virginia, Steve Ramsey and Scott Reigns. Steve Ramsey, that smash mouth in your face, brutality in the ring. Scott Reigns, he combines speed, flash, high flying, deceptive strength, and despite being only 5'2", Scott Reigns is able to compete with the best of them. He's held championship belts in other federations. Making his television debut here in NWA Mountain State, Scott Reigns, Steve Ramsey will be tag teaming against Jazzy, we saw returning last weekend. And of course, Sean O'Sullivan making his in-ring return, tagging up with Jazzy right here in NWA Mountain State. Crowd loves to see Jazzy, high flying, complete ball of energy. This squeegee has returned this week, was absent last weekend right here in Fox, West Virginia. This should be an interesting matchup, as both teams have the high flying flash as well as the ground game. It should be a good, well-balanced matchup here. Referee for this matchup,
Virginia, Steve Ramsey. And his tag team partner from somewhere unknown, Scott Reigns.
Scott Reigns from Virginia Beach, Virginia, admonishing the announcer for not having the most up-to-date information.
His tag team partner all the way from Dublin, Ohio, Sean O'Sullivan.
Referee Mad Dog David Lynch checking the competitors, making sure there's no weapons as we're getting ready to begin this tag team matchup. Jazzy, lightning quick, very athletic. Scott Reigns going to have a dance pool. Despite being a relatively small man, Scott Reigns actually has the size and strength advantage in this matchup, something new in his young career. Scott Reigns is very strong. He's got a low center of gravity, and it's just unbelievable how strong and how big his game is in the ring, despite being only 5'2". Going back to a lockup. Jazzy will wrench in the headlock now. Backs him into the rope, shoots him across, and a big shoulder tackle from Scott Reigns. Tag is made. Scott Reigns will back off, let Sean O'Sullivan back in, or into the matchup. Now Scott Reigns will not have the strength advantage. We'll see how he battles. Let's see how he likes being thrown around the ring. Again, like we said, a well-balanced attack on both sides. Got speed and strength on both ends. And again, Reigns thrown like a rag doll across the ring. With the Irishman splash. Picks up Scott Reigns in a headlock. Jazzy going up top. What do we got? With him in a headlock, use that bald head as a target. Jazzy came down, knocked Reigns to the mat, went for a cover, broken up by Ramsey. Big hip toss from Jazzy, and Reigns is going to take a breather. Oh my goodness. Jazzy is just that quick. I took a sip of water, almost spit it all over the broadcast position. And Jazzy, that high-flying offensive attack, going for a cover on Scott Reigns. 2 and a kick out. David Lynch losing control of this matchup. Sean O'Sullivan around the outside. Sent Ramsey into the ring post. And in the meantime, Reigns able to reverse fortunes and take control of the matchup. Big slam. But you see the wear and tear on the back having an ill effect on Scott Reigns. Double team maneuver. Sean O'Sullivan trying to get in the matchup. Double drop kick. And a leg drop to boot. And Ramsey again going for another leg drop. And Jazzy crashes and burns on the floor. David Lynch losing control of this matchup here. And you see the smile on Ramsey's face. Nothing he enjoys more than causing pain. Ramsey going to try to suplex Jazzy back in. Stall suplex, all that blood rushing to the head. Now crashes to the mat. Jazzy has to fight to find his whereabouts here. When you're held upside down like that, you just get disoriented. And right now, Jazzy in no man's land. 2-on-1 attack. Big elbow drop right there by Scott Reigns. You may not like his attitude. You may not like some of the things he does. Scott Reigns is talented. He's a man to be reckoned with. And Jazzy has got to find a way to reckon with him here tonight. A choke right there by Scott Reigns. Scott Reigns again. Like we said, he does not always follow the rules. He does not always play a clean match. But I'll tell you what, he's talented. And he's just having his will imposed upon Jazzy. Leg drop to the groin. Sean O'Sullivan getting in on the matchup. Allows for the opening for the double team. Ramsey going up top. What are we doing here? Big slam. Jazzy tries to get up. He will not move. Big leg drop off the top rope. And that could be all she wrote for Jazzy. Jazzy in desperate need of a tag here. Ramsey will pick him up. Power slam right there. That could be it. John O'Sullivan's got to get in there and make the save. Sullivan a little bit late. Luckily, Jazzy able to kick out. Ramsey will pick up Jazzy. Shoots him across. Jazzy trying to reverse fortune. Springboard drop kick. Nicely executed. Two freshmen standing on the apron. Whoever gets tagged in first will give his team the advantage. Ramsey needs to tag in. Scott Raines to have a chance in this matchup. John O'Sullivan in. John O'Sullivan just dominating Scott Raines. Split off into pairs there. John O'Sullivan going up top. Is he going to deliver the 10 punches? Big clothesline. Jazzy goes crashing the floor outside. John O'Sullivan having his way with Scott Raines in the corner. Ramsey and Jazzy outside. Scott Raines with the leg drop to the back of the head. Kick to the gut there. David Lynch has just lost control of this matchup here. Inside the ring, Scott Raines going for some maneuver. Instead, a big spine buster there. The match was over before the chair shot happened. Jazzy will lay waste to Ramsey. Meanwhile, in the ring, John O'Sullivan able to pick up the victory.
The last couple of months, I've been sidetracked. I've been sidetracked with you, Jason Kincaid. See, the only thing that matters to me is getting my revenge on you. Well, tonight, we step foot in the ring once again. Tonight, I'm putting all that to an end. And don't think I forgot about last week, Roger Ham. You want to stick your nose in my business? You may have forgotten, but I haven't. I was the NWA Mountain State Television Champion before you. As far as I'm concerned, my rematch is long overdue.
And we are back on NWA Mountain State. Buddy Love coming to you from Hinton, West Virginia, making his way out to the ring from the mean streets of Oak Hill, West Virginia. The Gift, Jason Kincaid. I tell you what, Kincaid's been on the roll. And he'll be going up against guys that he put out of commission for a couple weeks. That was several months ago. These two have had great battles. Jason the Gift Kincaid taking on Chris King. King from Charleston, West Virginia, will make his way out to the ring in just a moment. As you hear the crowd jump to their feet. Excited at no end to see Chris King, former television champion, who has yet to get his rematch against Dr. Roger Ham. But I tell you, these two guys have gone at it for months, and every match has been a classic.
West Virginia, Jason the Gift Kincaid. From our state's capital, Charleston, West Virginia, give it up to Chris King.
Oh, and quickly, the cheap shot, the blind cheap shot. Kincaid known to bend and break a couple rules, especially with his manageress, Lady Viper, ringside. High-flying, quick, fast-paced action. That's his trademark of these two. Nice bridge out of the pinning predicament. Going into possibly backside, no reverse. Into an arm drag, nicely done. These two guys are just going so fast, they don't know where to go and what to do. They know each other so well, they're trying to pull out all the stops and confusing each other. Chris King will send out Kincaid. King flying over the top, sacrificing his body. Kincaid will take a seat. Chris King up to his feet. Knife edge chop across the chest. Another chop right there. Into the ring post, and that will never feel good. And another chop as you see the sweat flying towards the concession area. Hopefully the food is covered over there. Again, these two guys know each other so well. They keep trying to second and outguess each other, outmaneuver each other. And sometimes that makes for some beautiful wrestling. Other times, they just crumble because they're just trying to outmaneuver each other. It's a very physical game of chess. Interesting way you turn that into a backbreaker. That just takes athleticism and quickness and just an innate desire to hurt people. Springboard drop kick across the forehead. That'll get a 2 count. And a big kick across the head. Chris King fighting his way back to his feet. Jason Kincaid utilizing as much time as he can to apply the illegal choke. Another spinning heel kick. We've seen him pick this up almost every match. He's able to pull it out of his bag of tricks and was able to get a 2 count out of it. Chris King trying to figure a way out of this maneuver. The camel clutch right now applied by Jason the Gift Kincaid. Chris King, deceptive strength, able to power out. Nice cross body into a pin cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Big clothesline. Kincaid, not only is he technical, not only is he able to be unorthodox, but he is just vicious and can be very brutal. Kick to the gut, another kick to the gut. Drop kick to the head. And Chris King is literally and figuratively against the ropes here. Kincaid using the ropes for the 4 count before getting disqualified. Finally, the referee has to break that up because the fans don't want to see a disqualification. I'm sure Kincaid does not want to lose by disqualification. Chris King doesn't want to win by disqualification. So the referee doing what he can to keep the match going. 1, 2, and almost had it. Kincaid going back to work, stretching out the back. Chris King trying to find a way out. The crowd firmly behind him here. Chris King up to 1 foot now, both feet planted. How's he going to get out of it? Is he going to? He does. He reverses it into a headlock now. Kincaid quickly reacting to set him off. Big shoulder tackle. Right into a small package roll-up too, and a kick out. Inseguri right there. That sent Chris King crashing. Gonna be choking him against the rope here. He's got to break it, and he does after 3. Nice DDT. Chris King able to come up with great offensive, actually defensive maneuvers there to get out of his predicament and pick up a little bit of momentum there. Smack across the face. Another smack. Another. Gonna send him across. Big high knee. Chris King's got the momentum here. Another chop. Finally getting some color to that white chest of Jason the Gift Kincaid. King able to block it with a boot. Block and a chop to the back. Kincaid, a great offensive innovator, tried the same maneuver, blocked by Chris King, but a low blow. I don't think Patrick Nicholas saw it. Nicely done right there. Kincaid going for a cover. And that will be your matchup.
Talent Ricky Shane, my good buddy Michael Cook. Tonight we're going to start with Johnny Blast, Diablo Jr. We're young, we're talented, and we're aggressive, and we're going to take Mountain State by storm, starting with you, Blast and Diablo.
You heard that right, Johnny Blast and Diablo. Ricky Shane and Michael Cook knows y'all's usual tactics. You can't beat us fair and square. We're the modern wrestling marvels, baby, and we're here in NWA Mountain State, and we ain't gonna leave until we get those NWA Mountain State Tag Team Championships, baby.
And welcome back to NWA Mountain State. Making their way to the ring, the tag team of Diablo Jr. and Johnny Blast, who quite possibly could be on a crash course with the Bunkhouse Boys for the tag team titles. But there's another team taking their claim, the Modern Wrestling Marvels, that of course Ricky Shane and Michael Cook were their opponents here tonight. This will not be it will not have any official impact on who faces the Bunkhouse Boys for the tag team titles next. But this matchup will certainly go high into the rankings and the determination of who would be next in line to get a title shot against the Bunkhouse Boys. And as we see in the corner, Johnny Blast actually did something positive and constructive as he realigns the pad around the turnbuckle in the far corner. This is a clash of two contending teams looking for possibly gaining a title shot against the NWA Mountain State Tag Team title, Tag Team Home Championship holders, the Bunkhouse Boys. Modern Wrestling Marvels. Got involved Rednecks, of course, Michael Cook, Raw Talent Ricky Shane, 2006 Rookie of the Year. They make their way out to the ring.
Diablo Jr. His partner from Roswell, Mexico, Johnny Black. His challengers from Raleigh, North Carolina, the pride of the triad, Ricky Rawton Shane. And his partner from Powell, Virginia, Michael
So we're about ready to get underway. Referee for this matchup is Mad Dog David Lynch. This match would definitely have a lot to say about who will be next in line to take on the Bunkhouse Boys for the tag team titles. Michael Cook and Ricky Shane thought they had those titles several months ago, but because of the Sean O'Sullivan injury and the fact that Ricky Shane was not actually on the contract for the tag team title match, the belts were held up and the Bunkhouse Boys were in fact successful in regaining those championships several months ago. But Raw Talent Ricky Shane and the guy of all rednecks Michael Cook, the modern wrestling marvels, have been working their way up through the ranks to possibly earn a title shot against those very same Bunkhouse Boys. Quick actions, Raw Talent Ricky Shane going to town on El Diablo Jr. Michael Cook checked into this matchup now, taking on Johnny Blast. Cook had him in a headlock. Johnny Blast able to use the hair for leverage. Big shoulder tackle from the young man from Pine, Virginia. Back and forth action. Johnny Blast hits the eject button and runs for the hills. To borrow a catchphrase, runs like a scalded dog. Johnny Blast taking the time to get back into this ring. Because of the gravity of this matchup, David Lynch never did start the 10 count. Try to count out Johnny Blast. This matchup has far too much importance bringing in upon it. Tag made, in comes Diablo Jr. By Michael Cook. Back body drop, sent him flying, kind of the way he came into the country over the fence. Nice plant right there. And here's Gary, kicks him in the back of the head. Michael Cook hooks leg, covered. Johnny Blast didn't do much, but he did break up the count. And that saved the match and saved so much, possibly, for the team of Black and Diablo. Ricky Shane checks into the matchup and a rake to the eyes, courtesy of Diablo Jr. Nicely done by Ricky Shane, able to hook the leg, roll up, almost had a victory. Johnny Blast, the veteran, knew where he was at, position thought quickly and hooked the arm around the rope. It wasn't a legal maneuver, wasn't a very fan-appreciated maneuver, but it was a good maneuver nonetheless, given the importance of this matchup. Tag made, Johnny Blast checks in. We'll go up to the middle rope. And double action right to that left arm. Johnny Blast, closed fist punches, work on that left arm. And again, we saw this last week. Johnny Blast smells blood in the water, figuratively speaking, and smells the damage done to that left shoulder. And he's going right in like a shark to blood in the water. Like ants to a picnic, Johnny Blast going after that left arm and shoulder. David Lynch. And again, using the ropes in the corner to his advantage. Johnny Blast continues to work on that left arm. Michael Cook going to try to get in. Johnny Blast baited him in. Now a double team as both wrestlers just destroying the left arm of Raw Talent Ricky Shane. That left arm in, as much pain as it is, there very well could be a limited possibility of that double team maneuver they've been using the last few weeks. They now call it Simply Marvelous. The Modern Wrestling Marvels, Raw Talent Ricky Shane and Michael Cook. That double team maneuver called Simply Marvelous. Double clothesline, both men are down. First man to make a tag may very well secure victory for his tag team in this matchup. Diablo trying to work over to Johnny Blast. Ricky Shane to Michael Cook. Tags are made. Fresh men are in. Michael Cook going right to work. All that pent-up frustration from the double teaming. Big back elbow there. Michael Cook suplex. But blocked by Johnny Blast. Raw Talent Ricky Shane slow to get to break up the pinfall. Johnny Blast hooking the legs to keep Michael Cook from kicking out. And the winners, Johnny Blast and Diablo Jr. The referee didn't see it, but I'm sure the camera saw it at home. Johnny Blast, Diablo Jr. sneak out of here with the victory.
Roger Ham, you remind me of this old stupid dog I used to have. It was constantly sticking his nose where it didn't belong. So I was eventually forced to take it around back and put it out of its misery. Tonight, Roger Ham, just a few seconds from now, it's your turn to be treated like that stupid dog. It's your turn to be put out of your misery. You stole the most important thing in my life, and that's the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight title. The one thing that gets me out of bed in the mornings. The one thing that gets me to the gym every day. You stole it from me, Roger. Well, just in a few seconds, I'm gonna wrap this chain around your neck and beat you senseless, just like I did that stupid dog. Roger Ham, just a few more seconds. The belt's coming home. And you know what? I'm gonna love dishing out this punishment. Your butt is mine.
Hey, welcome back, fans. As you see, Dr. Roger Ham making his way out to the ring, sporting his NWA Mountain State television title, which is rightfully his. The other belt he's wearing, that is Frank the Tank Parker's NWA Mountain State heavyweight title belt, and Frank Parker has been chomping at the bit, trying to get a hold of Dr. Roger Ham and trying to get his belt back. Dr. Roger Ham is only the television champion. He is holding hostage that NWA Mountain State heavyweight title. He has not won the belt. the heavyweight title. He's not even fought for the heavyweight title. He has no right to wear that belt. Frank Parker has something in store for him tonight. Dr. Roger Ham. Dr. Ham and Frank the Tank Parker, two of the most decorated graduates from Hall of Fame wrestler Boogie Woogie Wrestling Camp in Charlottesville, Virginia. So these two guys match up. It's not just for belts, it's not just for championships, it's also for pride of Boogie's Wrestling Camp. And as great as that chain, Frank Parker wore that chain and brought it to the ring last week. What does it mean? It looks as if Frank Parker is challenging Dr. Ham to a dog collar match.
The defending champion from Oklahoma, Virginia, gentleman with a PhD in wrestling, Dr. Roger Ham. The challenger is the NSW heavyweight champion, Frank the Tank Parker.
Frank Parker, Dr. Roger Ham. Apparently this has become a dog collar match. You know, Dr. Roger Ham ran. We saw him in the past. He's run from Frank Parker. He ran from him in a lumberjack match. He run from him for months. Dr. Ham signed for the match. Dr. Ham is leaving. He's leaving without his belt. This could be Frank the Tank Parker's chance to get his belt back as he's sitting at the other side of the arena at the announcer's table. And the count will be begun by referee Patrick Nicholas. Frank Parker stalking Roger Ham like a hawk will stalk prey. Roger Ham easing his way back into the ring. Dr. Ham does not want to be tied up to Frank Parker. With that chain around his throat, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Dr. Ham, just like the Democratic Congress, needs to be able to cut and run at any given moment. Dr. Ham is not able to finish his own fight, the fight that he picked. He would rather cut and run. Patrick Nichols trying to get that collar around his throat. Patrick Nichols finally may be able to get that collar around the throat and the neck of Roger Ham. And now Frank's got what he's been waiting almost 5 months to do. Get Roger Ham in a corner and beat him senseless. There may be a small part of Roger Ham's brain sitting there thinking, what did I get myself into? He's the one that picked this fight. He's the one that stole Frank Parker's belt. It's all legal. Basically no rules. Once those collars are on, there's no rules. Frank Parker is going to punish Dr. Roger Ham for the entirety of this matchup. Roger Ham getting beaten up and brutalized in the corner. The only offense he's had has been running. Except right there. Is that a tooth or a piece of gum? Something flying out of the mouth of Frank the Tank Parker. And Roger Ham used it as a clothesline maneuver. Roger Ham now using that chain as a weapon, mounting a little bit of offense here. Now going to work to choke out Frank Parker. Frank Parker trying to dig deep to get back to his feet. Parker a little bit winded now, has to dig deep to come back in this matchup. Roger Ham, for all the running, for all the screaming, for all the whining and complaining, maybe the biggest answer is the fact that he distracted some of the focus from Frank Parker, made him a little bit over anxious. And that played right into Dr. Roger Ham's game plan here. Right now, it's all Dr. Ham. Drop kick right to the abdomen. Going for a cover, got a 2 count. Some Dr. Ham fans in the crowd. Something new we haven't seen. Parker fires back with a loaded fist. A loaded elbow now from Dr. Ham. Parker back up to the vertical base. Ham delivers a knee. Now a loaded fist across the back. Frank Parker is a very big man. That's an ample back to be hitting with that big chain. And great maneuver by the veteran. Frank Parker using that chain to yank down Dr. Ham and applying the boot across the chest and the face of Dr. Ham. Both wrestlers down. Ham puts one up. Frank Parker able to deliver a couple punches. Back and forth we go. Frank Parker just so anxious to punish Roger Ham for everything that Ham has put him through. Frank Parker accidentally knocked down the referee. Oh, and a low blow to Frank Parker, courtesy of Dr. Ham. Dr. Ham gonna try to yank off that dog collar. Patrick Nicholas, the referee, caught in the crossfire. Dr. Ham trying to get that leather strap from around his throat, does so, and now loads up a fist. And now he's gonna attach the belt across the top rope. What's he setting up for here? This can't be good for Frank Parker. Dr. Ham grabbing the two belts. Frank Parker's busted open. And again, going right to the head. Frank Parker is bloody. He's battered. Roger Ham got into his head early by running like a sissy for most of the matchup. And a neck breaker right there. Patrick Nicholas comes to life. And that's all she wrote. Dr. Ham pulls out the victory. Give him a little bit of credit. He finally put on the strap and was ready to go. But some cheap maneuvers. And now Frank Parker lays a bloody mess in the ring. We'll be back to wrap things up right here on Fox, West Virginia, WBNSTT. Back in a minute.
This is NWA, Mountain State Wrestling Commissioner Larry Light. And if you'd like to have your club, your school, or your civic organization sponsor NWA Mountain State Wrestling in your town, give us a call at 304-673-2054, or you can write us at NWA Mountain State Wrestling, Post Office Box 459, Beckley, West Virginia 25802, or you can contact us at mountainstatewrestling.com.
And fans, the guys didn't let us down this week. It's been a terrific week here in Hinton, West Virginia. Frank the Tank Parker left a bloody pulp. Dr. Roger Ham actually getting some offense in. It was kind of a surprising match. Frank Parker, we're sure, is going to get his vengeance next week right here in Fox, West Virginia. We'll see you in 7 days.